Ooh, just gonna move it. Okay. What's going on, guys? It is Noiz.I here with another episode of Noiz.I Talks with Friends. I'm very excited for this one, just because we're in a different location. We are in LA. We're in LA, bro. Mm-hmm. But today is very special for me because, you know, a very good friend of mine, I'm not going to say his name yet because I want to get to the intro. So if you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. On our way to 1K. I'm very excited to be here. We're out here in LA, but today I have
Danilo Cruz. That's it. That's my name. Do I say my social shit? No. Or what?
No, bro. Can we just, man?
Bruh,
can you have your phone? Bruh. Nah, I'm out here with Danilo. We're out here for Rolling Loud, bruh, in LA. What's your experience like so far? Like, just out here in LA, like how do you feel about it? Don't talk about Rolling Loud because we'll get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Go ahead.
Not gonna lie, motivated.
Yeah,
like just seeing everybody just up and going.
Yeah,
we were at the beach at 7 a.m.
Bro,
people walking,
running,
everything.
It's just I think for me it's really cool because like I see again like motivation on how people are just doing their life, like and like I see the different work ethic between where we're from, obviously Ohio, coming to LA. Like people want to go do it, and like I feel like people are like really unmotivated where we're at, and that maybe could be because of like weather and atmosphere.
I don't think it's just weather.
Atmosphere too, though. Just like
weather, it doesn't play a part for me, at least.
Yeah, I mean, I just think people try to use it as an excuse not to do stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's how I view it. And then like we're also here for Rolling Loud. So how has that been for you? How was day one?
I was excited for at first, and then expectations were high.
Yeah.
Going through the sets, it was an experience for sure.
Yeah, I
seeing all those people.
Yeah, live,
not even from Cali and Jonah, from all over the places.
Yeah, so I think like you said, experience wise, it's really cool and just like really understanding like people come from different backgrounds and stuff, but Rolling Loud is very ghetto. I'm gonna put it out there. Rolling Loud is super ghetto.
It's a ghetto festival.
It's a ghetto festival for sure, and like. A person who's a music head like I am, like I play music, produce music, you know what I mean, and kind of getting into the mind frame of people who enjoy moments over like longevity. Like that's why I like the artists that I do, because their songs, like it just means a lot more, especially like when they do it live. But like we went to go see Cardi last night, and like I'm a huge like die-hard Cardi fan, and to know that he was just kind of screaming the entire time without saying no lyrics and like just letting the beat play, like it was very underwhelming. Yeah. Do you have anything you want to add to that before we start?
Yeah, Cardi his Whole Lotta Red performance is just not it.
It's not. Really it takes away from the true original, the
die-hard self-titled Cardi.
Bro, die lit, bro. But yeah, today I had Danilo here. Our background is, I'm going to keep it kind of brief, but our background is I actually moved back from Minnesota, and we both worked at a gym together, and he was like the first person I got to like really talk to besides the manager. And we share a lot of similarities with like music interest and life in general, but I've never really got to talk to him on a serious side, because like we're so like we joke with each other a lot, and I think it's really cool how like we can joke with each other, but I do also want to kind of get to know him as who he is. So are you ready?
Yes and no.
6 questions.
Yes.
He has no idea what they are.
I don't even know if I have an answer for all of them.
You're gonna have an answer.
I'm just like, I don't know.
No, bro, you gotta answer all of them, bro. But anyways,
I did my best.
Question number 1.
Okay.
What is your dynamic with your family? Like, how do you and your family operate? Mom, dad, siblings.
It's like we're all like in our own world. It's like we don't, like I see like how you and your mom are. You guys are like best friends.
Yeah.
We're not like, we don't talk like that with each other. So like we go home, everyone's in their own room. We're not all like communicating, all this and that. And so recently my parents are getting divorced, right?
Okay, yeah.
And that shit just like drove it way down. And then it's sad. It's very sad to see. The family's like your safe space. You want to be safe, be able to count on them, and I can't do that.
Wow.
Like, I don't feel. Okay, there was a point in time where like I would go to work, go work out, and go do something just because I didn't want to be home.
Wow.
Like, I didn't want to be home and just like being that like that. Oh, I'm trapped. No one wants to talk to me. No one. Does my family even care or whatever? So I would do that like. It was like 2 years I would be doing that. Yeah, and then just now recently, like I would talk to my parents, like trying to like, I would help them out instead of like them like giving me advice. I would help them out, like want them to connect and be better for all of us.
And like, kind of, so two things. One, do you feel like? Ooh, okay. I want to ask that secondly. Okay, so firstly, do you think that's the reason why you do work out now? Is because of how your dynamic is with your family?
No.
I mean, obviously because of like physical health, mental health, but like
yes.
Like, do you
the reason why I'm in there?
Yeah, I mean, like because you said like you use that to escape from like stuff at home. So that's what I'm asking. Like, do you think that?
I just use it for like, it's like escape everything, really. Like all my problems. Like once I'm in the gym, it's done. Put my headset up, and then I'm focused. That's it. So it just like you can escape for everything, really.
And then like kind of seeing how my family is like, like kind of seeing how close we are.
Yeah.
Does that ever like? Do you ever wish that you and your family were like that?
Oh, for sure.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like I can't even have a full conversation with my dad. Like I can have a conversation with him, but I can't like have a forum without like him bashing on me about my life, my choices, whatever.
And like that. Okay, so we can get into specifics now. So we went to the whole family. So like, how is it with each family member? So you can start with your dad. So you already started there.
My dad, yeah, like he's very hard on us. He wants us to be better because he came from nothing, like literally straight nothing. So I get that. He works hard, very hard for us. I appreciate it, I love it, but we can't. He's like, okay, so he was never there for us. Like he would be there financially, but physically and like emotionally, he wasn't there for us. All of my mom and my two other brothers, they know that, and he knows it too, and he regrets it now. But it's like, what's the point now? Like we're already like grown. My mom, she was always there for us. She was taking care of us financially, emotionally, everything. But it was like, she's like, I don't know, she's like very hard-headed, I would say. Like we'll talk to her and it's like, she'll give us good advice and everything, yeah, but I don't know, she's hard-headed sometimes. My other brother, my younger brother, I don't know, he's just like he's not with us. Like he's just like, he's there, but he's not with us. So like he'll do his own thing, talk. He talks to my mom the most, but other than that, he doesn't talk. Like we don't talk to each other like that. Like we're close, yeah, but we don't talk to each other like that. The youngest one, he's just like me. Me and him talk all the time. We play video games together. We same interests, work out, play soccer together. And then yeah, that's it.
And like, man, so because that's going on currently, and like this isn't question number 2. Like these are all sub questions, by the way. So like because all that's going on currently, like how do you try to break that cycle within your family of like no communication? Like, are you trying to be an example of communication? Are you trying to show them how to like, like what's your take on trying to make your family communicate better? Because I mean, obviously, like that's something that you want. So like, what are you actively doing to make that better or work?
Well, first I tell my parents like, you gotta communicate. Like nothing's gonna happen like that. You have to talk it out and everything. But I don't know. I just don't want to. I'm not gonna be like them. I don't want to be like them. Like end up in a divorce. I want to communicate, be there for my family, emotionally, physically, financially, everything. I just want to be. I don't want to be that.
Yeah, because I feel like especially a lot of people who have children young, like they don't, because they have so much trauma from like, you know, family members not being there, specifically mom and dad, that they don't understand how every moment, everything you do goes to the child. Like everything that you do goes to child. Like I see like a lot of young mothers, a lot of young fathers who cuss at the children. Stop doing that crap. Stop. Like, you know what I mean? And like it's detrimental because their future is built for that. They're going to become that for their kids. They're going to become that for their kids. You know what I mean? No. So I think communication obviously is super important. But as a friend, I would keep saying just continue to be that light, that person that you are who. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you walk in a room, people want to be around you. Like, just be that person that can set the example for your family members. Because that's something that I'm trying to do with, you know, this video podcast is like, you know, family members, after everything we've been through in our lives, bro, we can come together, bro. We can talk it out. It don't matter how hard it is. It don't matter how you know, how dangerous it is. As long as we're communicating, that's all we need. We need nothing else. So I have to encourage that as a friend. Just keep being the light you are, because you know you're a fantastic person. Going to question number 2, because you're Puerto Rican, correct? Am I understanding?
Yes, Puerto
okay.
Rican and Mexican, yes.
I'm not racist, people.
No, he said that very racist.
I'm not racist, bro. He's Puerto Rican. So because of like, you know, you said Mexican too? Okay, so because you're, you know, Puerto Rican and Mexican, what do you think people don't really understand about your culture? Like, you know, people are like, oh my gosh, tacos. Oh my gosh, like. By the way, that was racist. By the way, that one was racist. Yeah. But like, besides like food and yeah, besides
like comparison between Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, like
just in general, like what do you think people like as Americans, like what do you think we don't understand about your culture?
Every Hispanic is Mexican. Dead ass.
No. Give us the difference though. Like what's the difference?
Everything, culture, food. I mean, you can tell. I mean, I can tell at least. Like,
for sure. I mean, obviously we can't tell.
If I see a Mexican, okay, I see he's Mexican. If I see someone that doesn't, okay, there's something else. I'm not going to assume they're Mexican.
But like how do you? From your eye, it's easy. But from our eye, like how do we determine that?
She got to be cultured, I guess. That's the only thing, really.
Yeah. Wow.
Because you see Koreans, Japanese, they're all Asian. Yeah. You can tell who's who.
Yeah. I mean, I can't because of my sister, but I had to get cultured by that. Yeah. Wow. I mean, what else though? Like, because I feel like a lot of people think that, you know, because you guys kind of keep stuff in the family, like, you know, businesses, job opportunities, like, why don't you think that other cultures, or specifically black, can resemble that stuff? You know what I mean?
I say black keep their stuff together. I would say.
How?
I mean, from the people I've met, like through the gym, like
personal experience.
Personal experience. Yeah, but I don't know. That one I don't really.
No, come on, Danilo. Give me an answer, bro. I gotta take it back to my community, bro. I need to know an answer, bro.
Don't. I mean, okay, so Hispanics in general, very caring, very loving. Yeah. So when I went to Mexico, like they would treat you like, okay, so they would say like, how we went to the taco stand. Yeah. They'll say, oh, what do you want? Hijo. Hijo's like son. So they'll treat you as their own.
Wow, yeah.
So we treat each other with care, respect. Respect's a big one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You treat everyone with respect. And so the thing with us is like, when you walk into a party, you have to greet everybody. Let them know you're present. Bring something, maybe. And talk to your elders with respect. Really.
And again, man,
no gang signs.
No, but it's just like the respect thing is big. It's bigger in other cultures. Yeah, I feel like
Asians got a
And again, black people. When I talk about us, bro, it's mostly because of what I see and what I've been around. Like, I'm not trying to bash us at all. I think we're phenomenal people, but I think like we don't respect each other to a certain extent. Like, because, for example, right? Like, I went to an all white school pretty much my entire life. Like, I went to a predominantly black school. Like what, first through or kindergarten to like second grade. Then like second grade through like fourth grade, I was at a second grade through the rest of my life, I was at a predominantly white school. But and I think like when people hear me talk, or like when people hear like you know what I'm interested in, oh, you're not black,
Yeah.
nigga, what?
Yeah, I get that.
How am I not black? Like, I'm literally you. So like when I feel like I'm getting bashed on my own people, that makes me feel like I'm not a part of that stuff. So I feel like for the longest time, I was trying to prove to my culture, hey, I'm black. I like Chief Keef. I like Soulja Boy. Like, just stupid stuff, bro.
I throw dice.
I throw dice. I know how to gamble. No, it's just like, I don't know how to tote a gun. Anyways, it's just like, man, I never understood like why that type of separation was in my culture, because obviously
I think that's everybody though, because I get the same thing.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Like, how though?
All right, so since I'm Puerto Rican and Mexican, I listen to more Puerto Rican like music.
Yeah.
Not necessarily them, but like their type of music.
Yeah.
Mexican music, can't stand it. I really can't stand it.
Can you give us an example of what makes music sounds like?
The same thing. like that GTA song.
Yeah.
It all sound the same to me.
Yeah.
And then I remember one time I was at Top Golf.
Yeah.
There, my one friend, he wanted to go to some club, Mexican club.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. I was like, I'm not going to that. I got on listen to that. Like, oh, you're not even Mexican. I was like, I mean, when you say it like that, I don't claim it. I claim Puerto Rican side.
For sure, man. And I don't know. I just think that I respect your culture a lot, because like you said, like, you guys are caring. You guys do like even outside people, you guys treat them as your own. Like, you guys take care of people. Like you said, and I think something that I've always was jealous of is like you guys also, you want your family to win. Like, even like with the differences, at the end of the day, you still want your family to win.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's harder for other households because of, you know, envy, jealousy. Oh, he owes me this, he owes me that. Like, bro, I'm still your family at the end of the day. Like, why do you think I am entitled to something? Like, but I think that's where it just starts, you know, being that positive example and just living that out right. Let's go to question number 3. What is something in your life that you're actually afraid of?
Losing my parents. That's a big one. And to go further in depth, I don't know, because it's never happened, so I really don't know.
Like death?
Yes.
Yeah. Come on.
Like death, and like for me, I don't care. It's whatever. It's gonna happen. But for my family members, that's who I knew growing up, since birth, really. Took care of me, had laughs, took me anywhere. Like, as a parent, you want to like give your child like
the world.
Yeah, the world. Everything, anything they want, you want to get it. Even if you can't, like, you want to. So they did that for us, and losing them would just kill me, really.
And like, have you ever had a death in the family? Like, besides
close family member? No.
Yeah,
no.
Because that's something that I've been worried about too. Is like you said, like, that's all for me. That's all I had growing up. Like, I didn't really have a lot of friends. I had family members, cousins, uncles, aunties, like, and I would really confide in them, and like, you know, all my best memories are with them, and like, I'm afraid of the next phase of life, like kind of like the phase that we're going to, like, you know, pushing late 20s, you know what I mean? Because of like, you see how life is.
Time goes by.
It goes by so fast, bro. It goes by so fast, and like, I never want to lose a moment with my family, and like, that's why I'm taking it more serious this year, to be an example of communication and It's just spending time individually with people, because like, you know, as a collective, we're always going to bring food, have fun, games, whatever. But I want to get to know people on a personal level.
Going to parties, drinking, and all that shit, like, that's not for me.
Yeah,
I mean, at times, okay, I might want to. If it's passed to me, I'll do it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't want to go out there and like just do that. I'd rather just like chill, just talk, or play games or do some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's some. I totally agree with you. Just because of like, I don't want to have all of our memories of just happiness. And like that sounds kind of like stupid or bad, but like I also want to go through stuff with people to see how they are,
how they act in that environment.
In that environment, exactly. So it's just, yeah, I totally agree, because of like, it affects you, and like, because we've never had that. Like I've had a great grandparent pass away, but immediate family, I still have both sets of my grandparents, both mom and dad, you know, both sides, and it's like, I'm scared. I'm really scared, because I don't want them to, you know, get to the end of life and they just regret everything.
Yeah.
And like that's why I'm trying to relieve my family members of everything. And like, I know I should put that pressure on myself, but just kind of just being that light, bro. Okay, so going into question number 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna ask it. How do you view our generation, or just the generation in today? Like, and the only reason I'm asking that,
our generation,
either our, like, you can answer either our generation
to the younger.
Don't compare.
Like what we have and what they have.
Nah, like, more like how do you view our like
everything, like,
okay,
like society with us and
yes,
our society with
just either, yes, let's just start with our society.
Okay,
like how we grew up, and then
it was hard for us, I would say.
Yeah,
harder to make money, for sure. Nowadays, way easier. You see kids on TikTok blowing up crazy quick, crazy. And I don't know, I think we have more, comparing us, we're like more, we have like common sense, I would say. Like younger generation, I don't know, they're just like cringe, like they're now like cussing at their parents. I seen that. I was like,
we never had that.
My parents would never.
We never had that.
Never.
Not to say that I would, Mom. You know, I would never.
I wanted to slip one a couple times. But
Yeah.
I held it in.
Yeah.
But yeah, like now, there's like no respect, for sure. Everything's given to them like easy. Yeah, that's all I got.
I think like okay, so like, you know, because we graduated the same year that we found out. Are you year 4?
17.
Okay, yeah, we graduated the same year. And like just kind of looking at
no, I'm 18.
I thought you were 18.
2018. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So I'm 2017. Whatever. So like kind of seeing like our high school people into now, like we see how hard it is, or how hard it was for our parents to make that transition. Like a lot of the people in my family that I knew, and I'm not saying all, they got kicked out or they just left at an early age, because, you know, when you're 18, you're grown, you can do whatever you want. Yeah. But once you get out to that real world, bro, it's like you miss home. And like I think that's where it kind of changed for them to be in survival mode pretty much all their life, rather than do what they're good at. And that's something I'm really trying to push the issue of, is like, you guys still have time to do your gifts, to do your passions, and because, you know, whatever your lifestyle is, you can make it an income. And like, you know, to Danella's point, in the younger generation, it's so easy to make your lifestyle an income. You know how many people go to Goodwill and like, hey, this shirt was $5. This is what I did to whatever, and they have millions of sponsors and millions of dollars. And I'm not saying that money is everything, but I think in order to relieve yourself from survival mode, do what you love to do, and love the work that you're doing. And then talking to the younger generation, y'all gotta chill out, bruh. Like, you guys make nothing enjoyable. at all. Like when I went to Rolling Loud, bro, again, talking about moments, all you guys like are moments, and that's what it sucks when, as a musician, as an artist, when you're on a stage like that in front of a bunch of young people, all they care about is a beat drop, and then the song's over. What?
Like Cardi's beat drop screaming,
bro, and they love it. Oh, this is the best time of my life. How?
No, that's what made me mad. They
How?
hyped it. They overhyped it,
bro. And I'm just like, again, it goes back to longevity, bro. That's why a lot of the musicians I listen to, Kendrick, Tyler, Jaden Smith, Frank Ocean, a bunch of smooth jazz. I listen to a bunch of movie scores. Like that's stuff that can be played through 80 different generations. Michael Jackson, Queen, Coldplay. Like those are people that I enjoy, and that when I see them live, they're either going to play it differently, and like I'm like, oh man, like that was way better than the original, or you can actually hear what they're saying. But in today's generation of music and entertainment, everything is off of a moment, bro. And that's what people will hold on to your entire life, is a moment. I love longevity. What am I going to think about 30 years from now, 50 years from now, 20 years from now?
Still listen to Cardi?
Yes.
40 years?
Yes.
You think so?
Dial It album.
Yeah, Dial It, yeah.
But it's just like,
I don't think I will.
But it's just like, I want to get to the point where like we understand how serious longevity is and quit forgetting about moments, because since we are both scared of our people dying in our life, it's important to understand creating those relationships with whatever you have. Make it hit home, make it like relate to it, understand it, but just be like gritty, yeah, it's stupid. It doesn't. I can't enjoy anything, and that sucks. Again, it sucks for the people who actually have worked to the top to get where they're at, to perform a song that they created for probably 14, 15 hours, 30 days, a year, for 10 seconds, and they'd be like, DJ, play that next song, bruh. It's annoying. So again, younger generation, do better with understanding. I don't like this short form content. I love long form. If I can enjoy it beginning to end and it's an hour, I love that. But I can't get it anymore because you guys love short form content, and because that's what's paying their bills, they're going to continue to do it. Please bring back long-form content.
I mean, it is a festival. They have to do multiple songs. I get it. But
I understand that, but it's like, man.
Yeah.
That's all. And, like, I'm not even talking just music in general. Like, I know that's, like, what I pretty much talked about, but just everything. Like, man, just please bring back.
Put the iPad down. Put the phone down.
Put it down.
Just live in the moment.
Put it, like, I saw someone's shirt yesterday that was like, it said, you're at a festival, put your phone down, enjoy the moment. I was like, man. But you look up, phones are everywhere, bro. And it's just like, man, I don't ever want people to get to the point where it's like they forget how life is. That moment is gone. It's gone forever.
It's not going to feel the same.
It's not going to feel the same, bro. So if you're out there in life, please enjoy it. Do you have anything you want to add to that? I know I kind of ran it, but I was just pissed, bro.
That's all, really.
I was just really pissed, bro. Okay, so one thing I kind of know about Danilo is like he enjoys like the gym and music and stuff, but something that I've always challenged him was like, well, I'll just ask the question. What is stopping you from what you want to do in life? And again, I don't know this answer because
I've had this conversation with my dad like before I came here.
Okay, go ahead.
So I know. All right, so I want to do like a bunch of things like real estate. I want to get not real estate like agent necessarily, like real estate into like the stocks. I want to cut hair. I want to all this stuff. It's just like I just don't know where to pick one. That's my problem. So like I want to do this, but I'm like, oh shit, I want to do this, and then I'm stuck. I'm stuck like in that little like in the medium barrier. Like I don't know like where to go.
So as a friend who does a lot of stuff, the best thing that has helped me is find your community in each area. So like I have friends who are musicians, I have friends who are videographers, photographers, I have friends who do gym stuff, I have friends who do basketball, and I make sure that I take the time to do each one, because something that people say was, well, if you hone in on one, everything else will follow. I don't know, because you'll lose everything else. Like you won't remember how to cut hair or how to talk to somebody. Like, that's what I'm saying. So like, as a friend, find your community with people who understand those different things and like who have a love to do it, and take the time to do it too. Like time management is huge, because you do only get so much time in the day, first of all, and like it's like, you know, what am I going to benefit from every day? And don't get into the habit of like, you know, well, this is making me the most money, so I'm just going to do that and forget everything else. No, please practice everything that you do. And that's something that I had to really learn with myself, because I want this video podcast to do better in production. I haven't shot an intro yet. I don't really have like an official logo. I haven't put it on Apple or Spotify and like that stuff is important to me, because it's like I want people to know that like I'm a professional at the end of the day. Like I take the time to you know, ask the questions, to write them down, to think about it.
Cameras, so we
got 3 cameras today. So like I truly care for what we're doing, because like it's important. If people can see the work that you're putting in with what you're trying to do, everything else will come behind it. Yeah. Rather than vice versa. Like, so just take the time to do stuff what you're trying to do. But what else? Like so I didn't know that. I mean, I knew that you cut hair, but like I didn't know that you want to cut hair and do everything else. So like, what kind of? Go ahead.
When I was cutting hair, because I used to cut hair for my family, so then because I'm like too like scared to go like out there. I'm like, shit, if I mess them up, we're going bald or something. Like it is what it is. But looking into it, there's not a lot of money in it. It's like $20. You don't want to be booked like every day. Real estate, I've done that for a little bit. What is it, like the gym, social media stuff, everything. I don't know, just hard to pick one.
So like do you think like if you pick one that like you're just gonna stick with that? Like
that's
how do you feel like how do you break that mindset of just picking one instead of making the time to do all? Like, do you feel kind of overwhelmed if you kind of do all at once, or like?
Yeah, I feel like I'm just like doing everything. I'm just like, just overwhelmed, really. And
then so like, what do you think that you need to practice or change your mindset of time management? Like, you know, like how do you get to time management for yourself?
That's a hard one, because I would work with my dad, go home like around 5, 6, go to the gym, get back like 8, and then it's like time to sleep.
Okay. For example, this is a perfect scenario. We're about to talk it out, people.
All right.
So, for example, you get back at 5. You go to the gym from 5 to 8. You go to the gym from 5 to 8 p.m.
6 to 8.
Okay, so what if you can hit a little bit instead of doing it all in 2 hours?
I do like different muscle groups for each
I'm talking
day.
About time wise, bro.
Time wise?
Yes. You don't need to be
the time.
You don't need to be at the gym for 2 hours.
Average is 2 hours.
Why? I'm not gonna say why, because I understand, like, you know, you put your time in the gym.
People in there
But like my thing is, if you know that you want to do other stuff, why not make that time? So like, instead of going to the gym for 2 hours, why not do a quick pump for like 30 minutes or a quick pump for like an hour, and then take, you know, another hour like when you get home.
Really easy.
Huh?
I get distracted easily.
Okay, so that's a problem.
Easy. Like means like for example, school, I can't do it. Like, do your homework. All right, do it. I'm on my phone. I can't. I get distracted very easily. And that is a problem.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that, but it's like you gotta change your mindset.
I gotta change.
No, but and I'm not saying like I'm like forcing you to do something. It's just like if those things are something that you really want to do, you're going to have to take time to research, to practice at it. So again, I just have to encourage that, because, you know,
I've researched, practiced, but it's just that taking that first step, like to actually do it and
to be consistent with it.
Yeah, that's where it's like.
I mean, I have no actual advice for that. You just got to do it, bro.
It's more like fear of failing.
There is. I mean, failure is a thing, but failure is only a thing when you don't reach the expectation that you wanted to do. But the good thing about failure is you see what you can do better. That's it. Like, failure isn't like, for example, if one of these episodes only got one view because I viewed it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, oh, okay, well, let's see where I went wrong. It's probably because of
me. I would be like, YouTube.
but it's because of like either I've asked wrong questions or the person's, you know, like, let's say the guest, their body posture is off and all that stuff. Like, you know, certain stuff affect how people view it. And like, that's why early on in my YouTube stage, like, I was getting super low, like, you know, views just because of the excitement of stuff. Like, for example, I had the weekend vlog, and I was so excited to go, blah, blah,
Best
blah.
vlog I've ever seen.
Anyways, that is my least viewed video because of, no offense, certain people, Angel, who was in the video that made it.
He's gonna watch this. He's gonna be like, I don't get it.
No, but it's because of, like, you know, certain energy that you have around you and in the stuff that you do affects everything else. So, like,
it wasn't all that, like, the whole day we didn't really do much.
No, but
really.
that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, it just was poor plan. Like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, the cost of what you do affects everything. So I just have to really challenge your mindset and just do it. I mean, like, you're in the early stages, bro. Like, I know that we see social media and how fast it grows, and, you know, people making $1 million in one night, or, you know, some stupid crap. But from people that are from the type of neighborhoods, childhoods that we grew up in, it's gonna take us time, bro. And you just have to understand that and accept it. Yeah.
And what audience would we have?
Right. Like, high school, the people we went to high school with.
Yeah,
like, that's it, bro. And
I don't want to, like, a reason why I haven't started this is, like, people are going to watch me, like, that I know, and it's just weird to me. I don't know why.
You think it's weird to me?
I think it's very weird.
It's weird.
Like if I see someone, like, let's say, okay, you know when you scroll on TikTok, you have, like, your friends, like, you went to school with? Yeah. I don't watch it. It's just weird. I think it's just weird. I don't know.
But it's like, I know that, I mean, bro, there's billions of people on this earth. I'm reaching somebody, bro. Like, and that's what I have to think. Like, it's more outside of the people that I know or that I knew. Like, there's a world. Like, we're in LA. We're in LA, and I've met people in Pittsburgh and Sydney, Australia, from Europe. It's like there's people out there, bro. Yeah. So that's why I keep doing this, because I want to reach those people. You should have passed
them your TikTok.
I should have. I don't know why I didn't. Anyways, okay.
Do better. Do better. Do better.
Do better. All right. Going into the last question, man. Right. Wow. Okay. So going into the last question, are you fulfilled with the relationships that you have currently in your life? And that means, like, friends, family. Like, are you happy with the types of relationships that you have with those people in your life?
I don't really have, like, close friends, because it's more like friends people that I know that I'm cool with. Friends, yes, and yes and no. Yes, because, like, we have a good time, we share the same interests. No, because it's like, well, at least some close friends I've had, all they want to do is work. Like, they have, like, dreams, like, oh, I want to post TikToks about the gym, I want to do vlogs, I want to do eating stuff, I want to whatever, but they don't want to take that initial step. And then I tell them, like, how would I tell you, like, when we were working at the gym, content's content, just record anything, whatever. They don't want to do it, so I'm just like.
But that kind of goes back into how it affects you.
Yeah, I know.
Because of, like, you know,
I would motivate people, but I wouldn't get. No,
that too. But, like, if your friends are doing it, if the people that you hang out with on the day to day aren't doing it, what makes you want to do it? You're not going to want to do it.
Yeah, I know.
So it's just like, and like, that's why. And I'm not gonna say that's, like, you know, that's why I'm your friend, but I like our dynamic, because at the end of the day, you tell me, just post it, just do it, just blah 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 blah, and then I tell him, just start doing it. So it's like,
But the thing is, it's weird to me. I don't know why.
It's not weird. It's weird because you haven't started. Just start.
I have a video. I just can't.
You just can't post it. Shut the heck up.
No, I can't edit it,
bro. I'm here, bro. I'm never not gonna respond to nothing. I respond, bro. I respond. If you need help, I can help you. If there's someone else who's better in that avenue, I will send them. Like, bruh, I got you. Because I'm not good at editing. I'm not good at color grading. Because my friend Captured by Seth and Ill Will, shout out to you guys, man. Those people. Oh, and Savon and Tyler. Yeah. So those 4 people I look up to every day because those people are posting, those people are shooting random stuff, like, and it's like, what's my excuse? If I want to be a content creator, a videographer, photographer,
your life has to be on
it has to be what
internet.
They're doing.
Yeah,
they're not stopping, they're not practicing, and like going to Seth and Will, they're at Rolling Loud this year, and they have a media pass, so they have full access all day for 3 days to shoot people. To shoot photos of people and videos of people, and then they get to tag them, and then they get to share them, and it's like they worked that hard to get there. What's my excuse? They don't have one. They wake up and like how they started, even with like Savannah and all of them and Tyler, how they all started was just shooting random stuff and then just practicing editing. But I never took the time to do that, and I'm just like, because my mind is so great, I should be great. Well, it's reflecting what I'm doing now because nothing is good. Like, the color grade's not good. My edits are subpar, but I'm taking the time now to understand I have to work at it. Danilo, and actually post it. And who cares? People are going to watch it. Look at yourself in a year. Look at yourself in 2 years. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not. It's not. And then last thing, before we get to our closing remarks, like, Dev in the Lab, Devin Williams is my favorite creator of all time. I've been watching him since I was 14 years old, or 13 in 8th grade, and I met him yesterday. And it was such an out of body experience because it's like his edits, his cinematography, the way he does his voiceovers, his care for what he does, like, that's something I want to implement in my life and how I do things and how I affect my friendships and my family. And like, he's built this whole community, and it's beautiful, and I want to do the same thing. And I met him yesterday, and it's like, when I met him, the person who introduced me to him said that he watched my podcast. I said, what? And then he was like, because I told him, because I'm going to his event tomorrow on Sunday. I was like, I would love to do an interview with you. He was like, yeah, just I'll meet you, in a discreet location. He's like, I'll meet you here. Just we'll do the interview. What? The power of freaking communication, people. Like, the person I looked up to, and it's just like, if you just keep doing, someone is watching. Someone is watching. And they admire you, and they love you, and they support you. Like, just keep going. So, Danilo, keep going. I gotta start. You gotta start. Forget everything else. Just start. Okay?
New video coming soon. It'll be up tomorrow.
That's crazy, bro. Okay. This is that is the final question I have. This is the area where I tell people you can ask me one question and one question only. So if you have one, great. If you don't, whatever. With that being said, this has been another episode of Noiz.I Talks with Friends. Danilo, appreciate you for coming on.
Yep.
Yeah, we're about to have another day at Rolling Loud, so pray for us.
Dead ass. Someone really died yesterday?
That's crazy.
That's very crazy. I don't believe it though.
I don't either. But pray for us today as we we're traveling to LA and all that stuff. Again, like, comment, subscribe, people. We're on the way to 1K. And please tell this man in the comments to freaking start posting. Quit playing. Quit playing. But other than that, it's Noiz.I and Danilo, and we are